but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do shit, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown. Remember me dead broke, look at me up now.
Yes. And welcome y'all to another episode of Stuck in Traffic, the podcast with many lanes. I am your host, Dub H. And before we get started, I want to make sure you all follow us on all your social media platforms. That's at Dub H on Twitter, at We Are Stuck in Traffic on IG. Also join the rest area. That's the official Stuck in Traffic group. And also join the new Steady Pod Network page on Facebook. And search for us on all of your podcast directories because we are there. Yes. Today, we're going to do something a little different. But before we get into that, I want to just give a shout out to Miss Virgo Vixen. She is definitely doing her thing. She is has newly joined the Steady Pod Network, and she is definitely making an impact for us. So I want to give her a shout out. And I also want to shout out the man himself, Big Ty Nitto, the Don. I gotta shout him out. He's not gonna be here today, but definitely gotta shout my guy out. Any stretch, we gotta shout him out. But like I said, we're gonna do something a little different, in honor of our social distancing. We're going to make sure we get y'all the information I'm looking to give y'all. But like I said, we're quarantining, social distancing, so we're going to do things a little different. We're going to do this remote interview. This first time trying this, so I'm going to bring my guy in, the man himself, Mr. Juice Man Wright. Are you there, brother?
What's happening, my people?
What's up, homie? We live. We working here. We working here.
Hey, Charlamagne, we live.
Exactly, brother. So how you and your family doing through this, this crazy time we got going on right now, man?
Man, we all good, man. Over here, man, we laying low.
All right.
Doing what we're supposed to do, man. Social distancing and taking care of ourselves, man. Even though the wife, she's on the front line in the medical field, man.
Exactly.
She's out there taking precautions and doing what she needs to do at work, man, to make sure that she doesn't bring anything back home.
Exactly.
So we good, man.
Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do is just take care of yourself best way you can. Make sure you do everything you can. And put it in the man upstairs hand. But as long as you're taking precautions, everything should go according to plan, brother.
Yeah, man. But I say that for us, man. But back home in New York, some of my family members has caught it.
Wow.
Some of my friends, they've gotten it, man. You know what I'm saying? People have been in the hospital, recovered, came home.
So your people have recovered though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So at least 3 people I know for sure have recovered.
All right.
But they definitely tested positive. They had all the symptoms and everything. So for them, man, that's a blessing, and that was great.
Yes,
but,
it is.
On the other hand, one of my partners, he works in the hospital, and he's like, man, just last week they just finished loading up their third 18-wheeler full of bodies.
18-wheeler?
So that's how many. Yeah, man. Like,
wow.
big ass truck, man, because they have no space. No funeral homes are packed. The cemeteries, people can't get to the hospitals to claim their loved ones, man. So they're just putting them in, refrigerated 18-wheeler trucks.
That's crazy.
Until the time being. So it's a real situation, man. So everybody definitely needs to still take heed, man, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of, when this first popped off, me and Ty, we did our episode. A lot of people
Yeah, man.
A lot of people gave us a little flack about it. But I mean, like I said, in times of crisis, you try to ease the pain as much as you can, but the shit is definitely serious. I didn't know that I knew as many people as I actually know who have gotten it. So, but you, they have recovered. I know I have an older relative in Philly. She passed from it, but she also had a lot of underlying health conditions. But that just, you know, on top of what she had, that was just another thing she had to deal with. So, that happened to her. But, all in all, over here, we're doing the same, just taking our precautions and everything.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, but before we get into why we got you here, everybody knows when they hear your voice, we know what's about to go down.
Yeah.
We're trying to get
man.
Trying to get to it. So, but before we do that, I want to say this. I was gonna do a solo podcast. I'm probably still gonna do one, but you can jump in here if you want to. It's right now during this this event that we have going on. It showed me how selfish people are, for lack of a better word. I had got into it was not really a back and forth, but I was talking to someone on Facebook, and their thing was, all right, don't judge a person because they want to go out. Don't judge a person because they want to do this and do that. You know, my thing was, at this point, it's not that you're looking to get judged, but you're putting everybody else in harm's way. So, and then they went on to say, well, people who wearing masks, I think it's stupid because it's not going to protect you from this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And I put up some information that the CDC said that it would. So then from there, I was like, well, you know, you don't want people to be judged for going out. Why would you even judge people for protecting themselves and others around them?
Yeah, putting on the mask.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and that started something. I just stopped because, you know, they got a smart mouth and I didn't really want to go there with it.
Yeah, man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinion on the thing, man. But just like my thing is, like, you know, like Hov says, what you eat don't make me shit. So if I want to wear a mask and gloves, that's my prerogative.
Exactly.
And for those that want to go out and do their thing, that's their prerogative too. You know what I'm saying? But the backside of that is when they get sick.
Yes, that's
it's like, who you gonna blame it on then?
That's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking at. It was not the fact that I care what you do. It's like at this time, at this particular time, what you do may and could and will affect others. You know, you going out having your best time, you in contact with this person, you come home, now you didn't give it to this person, and this person goes out and it just start, you know, that's what's happening right now. But it just makes me look at different people, look at people a different way. It shows a lot about their character, and you know, that's it. I'm gonna go into real shit on it a little later. But we here, know why we here. We trying to get that dirty money today. We're trying to get that dirty money today, brother. So, all right. Once this thing really started, you know, we had a big drop in stocks, stocks. So, what advice do you have, like, far as now, to people to like to try to take advantage of what's going on? Even though this is a bad situation, you can turn it into a good one real quick. What kind of advice you got for the people right now?
Man, so I definitely would suggest, you know, for the people that are interested or been holding out, this is not the right time to get into the game or to invest or to spend their money. I say anybody that got a little pocket change on them right now, man, and some savings or they're interested in it, it's the perfect time. Mm-hmm. History has shown us across the years that anytime America, the world, has a big tragedy or something that affects the stock market in a major way, in the decline is the best time to buy into the stock market, buy shares or what have you. And it goes with the saying of buy low, sell high.
All right.
Perfect time.
All right.
Right. Because everything is I would say cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all in perspective and everything like that. But just a couple of industries like the banks, the hotels, airlines, cruise ships, car manufacturers, all of their stock prices are 50 to 60% less than it was 2 months ago.
Crazy. Because I remember, when we did the last episode, you know, I actually bought some that day. Like right after the episode, I bought a few things, and I called you once this started popping off because my shit had dropped so low. So I was like, dude, what I need to do? He was like, "What you told me to do?"
Hey, stay in and buy more.
That's exactly what you said. So I did.
Yeah,
I held out. Now now it's back on the uptick. Yeah, that was definitely a good thing because I was like, dude, it's getting lower and lower because I know what I started out with.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a scary thing, man. But just like how I look at it, and especially in investing and stuff like that, you got to have the stomach for it, And like I always told you, I told Ty, I tell anybody, man, whatever you invest, you got to know that you're willing to lose this amount of money.
Exactly.
Like it might not come back.
Exactly.
But when you have full shares, you don't take a loss until you sell for less than what you paid for.
All right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it's just the thing of watching it grow back, and it's the economy, man. Like if history, I'm not a history buff, but when I look at numbers and charts, that's the stuff I get into, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a historical kind of pattern that shows what it's going to do, right? And then you're also studying the pattern of people, right? So yeah, we can't quote unquote go outside, we can't travel, we can't do all this stuff, right? But just last week, certain states they start releasing. Oh man, you can go to the beaches, you can go to the restaurants, you can go to the diners or whatever, and it might not necessarily be the thing for me and you or anybody else or people of the podcast world. But these other people out here that want to do that, that's perfect. And so my thought process is, hey, if they want to go to Florida for the beach for a weekend, well, that's cool because, all right, how can I take advantage of these people migrating and, spend money in these hotels, right? How are they going to get there? Are these people going to, start traveling, California, Hawaii, Jamaica, Puerto Rico? Well, they got to go by plane.
Yes.
And so just the pattern of that, if you invest now in 50 to 60% literally negative, that's how far these industries has dropped, right? So you can potentially, let's just take for instance American Airlines, you can get in there for under $10 right now.
Yes,
it's $9.20 right now.
And if you're looking at it, as soon as these restrictions are really, really done with, people are going to want to travel, and they're going to travel, and they're going to travel hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're gonna be like, man, I missed my anniversary trip. I missed my birthday trip.
Yeah,
whatever. So they're gonna go. So if if that's the thing that if you're thinking, people have the thought process like I have, and whether it's the hotels, whether it's gas stations, Exxon's, the BP's, that places of the world who've also experienced the price drop, airlines. Man, this is the perfect time going. The money that you have, or the money that you think, oh man, I need to hold on to, just take a little bit. I'm not telling you, hey man, just like last time, hey, F your rent.
Yeah.
You can actually say F your rent right now.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. Can't do that.
And then go, and play the game. But it's definitely some value stocks out there that you can take advantage of.
So pretty much what you're saying, if you can, now would be a good time to sacrifice to get that on the back end.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like people, people that might have gotten a stimulus check, or people who got the stimulus and or getting unemployment, which I believe it's increased because of this time frame. Right?
Yes, it has.
You have. Yeah,
I'm not bragging, but it has. It's increased.
Hey.
It's definitely increased.
Get it how you live,
exactly.
Man. It's bad, right? So if you pay your bills, or you buying your food and your supplies that you need, not hoarding half a fucking Costco with toilet paper in your towel, you're just getting what you need, and you have some money left over, right? Just half of it. 25% of it, 40% of it, take it and get some investments, right? Because the thing that